I catch a lot of flack for my quality control process. And some of the reason for that is because a lot of shop owners think it's going to take a lot of additional time. My quality control process does take about 30 minutes, but we calculate that into the labor that we bill. And to the consumers and everybody watching, well, why should I have to pay for that? Because it's over the top and it's extremely thorough. We do a 20-mile total drive on it. And some of the focus behind that is I recognized that when I had failures in the shop, it was always within 20 miles. Now, failures are pretty rare, less than 1% of the time. And so if I'm gonna spend that extra time doing it, it's just extra peace of mind you're paying me for. It's why you do business with me, is because I go above and beyond with your automobile and I do things that nobody else does. Is it right for every shop? No, it's not. But do I believe that you should drive every car before you release it? I absolutely do. Do I believe that you should bring it back in and torque the wheels and go over the fluids before you release it? I absolutely do. And do I believe that, especially if you've just done a service on an automobile, you should look back over your work to make sure it's right? Yes, I do. And I think that's part of the reason that we see so many issues in the automotive space. A lot of folks will fix a car, put it right back outside and ship it out. Now for us, the technician drives at 10 miles and then the quality control technician drives at 10 miles. I built my business model around this, but you should at least drive them. I understand some of you aren't going for that model. I understand that there are many different ways to operate an automotive repair business. There is nothing wrong with that. I think that's phenomenal. There's some of you that are high volume and in that transactional mode, and you do 50 tire repairs a day. You don't even inspect the cars. That's okay too. Like, you run your business the way you see fit. However, like in my business model, I think it's important to do this. Okay. So just a lesson, remember that process is built around how you run your business. Now for us, when we talk quality control, what we do is the technician gets done with his 10-mile test drive. He looks over his work. Quality control technician goes out to the vehicle, looks it over, make sure nothing obvious is wrong, make sure there's no fluid dripping underneath it. They take it for a 10-mile test drive. They document, are any warning lights on? Are there any funny sounds? Is there anything related to the repair we did? Does it drive like a car should drive? They get back in, they park the vehicle, they pull it into that QC bay that you guys know I have. They check all of the fluid levels. They top anything off that needs to be topped off. They document, hey, warning lights, things like that when they get back in the shop. So they're double checking, making sure they're documenting the mileage, and they're wiping it down. Do you know how many complaints I get from other people, from clients, from guests who come into my shop and they say, hey, I picked my car up from another shop and when I got in it, I got grease on my hand and I hated that. You won't do that, will you? No, we wipe it down. We clean it. We vacuum the front compartment out. That is just our level of service that we offer to our clients. Now, we talk a lot about price. And there's a lot of people who say, I couldn't charge that in my neighborhood. Listen, if you are not offering quality, if you are not offering good service, if you are not offering a standout service, something that sets you apart, differentiates you from the others, yeah, you're probably right. You probably can't charge that. But, me personally, I want to offer a service that wows my guest. That's all there is to it. Y'all have a good one.